Good morning, battlers, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a happy Halloween and a fun experience in the Go Battle League, because right now, with the meta being all switched up, I'm having a ton of fun. Just so you know, we have 15 battles to showcase, which I think is plenty for today's video, so I'll just be playing the first set while we chit-chat a little bit, and then we'll get right into the commentaries. Don't worry, it's just gonna be playing in the background while we chit-chat, alright? Before I say anything, I would like to kick off this video by thanking Drunken Cockadoo and Chinese Gambino for their insightful comments on my last video. I appreciate you guys watching it and giving me some tips on how to make the quality of the videos a little bit better, so thank you again. Guys, I'm gonna tell you right now, this team is still holding strong. We already had amazing success with it the last time, but I decided to go the entirety of the second day with the same team, same lead, and we had colossal results. We ended up getting a little over 250 rating in just one day, putting us to 1886 from yesterday's 1.5k. That's just nasty, I believe. I know the rating's still not up there, but at this rate we might just reach 2.5k by the end of the week. Well, not by the end of the week, at the end of the Halloween Cup maybe, alright? Whatever, I'm gonna stay positive, okay? Positivity is key, especially in the Go Battle League. Anyway, I also wanted to put up an image showing the most common leads I saw in all 25 battles to give you an idea of what you might be facing most of the time. As we can see, Zoomerl and Beedrill are at the top there. People really like running those in the lead apparently. But I'm just gonna tell you, Haunter is such a beast. He straight up wins the Beedrill matchup easily. You just spam the shadow punches. And it also has a chance to either win switch advantage with the Zoomerl or potentially get both shields. It does take a little bit of a baiting technique, you know, to see if you manage to bait out a shield, you just straight up win the matchup. But even if they shield twice, I mean, Haunter gets to those sludge bombs so fast, so even if you don't bait, you're gonna either get two shields or win the matchup straight up with Shadow Claw and sludge bombs. So it's up to you to decide if you wanna bait and then throw the sludge bomb, or if you just wanna spam the shadow punches, or if you just wanna spam the sludge bombs. You know, up to you, whatever you feel like. But I'm just telling you right now, there's huge potential to win that lead, so as you're gonna see in the video, you'll see. Anyway, Obstagoon. When you're met with an Obstagoon with Hunter, you kinda wanna farm just enough while you're counting Obstagoon's fast moves. He needs 5 counters to get to Night Slash, so potentially you wanna switch into something. In my case, it's a Swallet. You want to try to switch in something that can tank a Night Slash easily and isn't threatened by it. And the last most common lead we saw was Alolan Marowak, which you just straight up win. Again, you just spam Shadow Balls. You win it. You win that matchup harder than you win the Beedrill matchup actually. You do have to shield Bone Clubs though, but it's kind of the same with Beedrill. You have to shield the drill runs. The only difference is Marowak gets to the Bone Clubs at 1 fast attack faster, I believe. But anyway, it's a really positive matchup, so whenever I was met with these leads, I never switched out unless it was the Obstagoon. So that's all I have to say about the Haunter versus these matchups. About the Crustle and Galvantula leads, you don't really have to worry about anything. You just spam your shadow punches as soon as they come up. You shield if needed, but usually 1 shield is enough. If they decide not to shield your first shadow punch, they might survive long enough to get off a charge move. Now, I'm not entirely sure because I never ever let it go through. I really like preserving my Haunter. So I guess it's up to you whether you want to preserve your Haunter depending on what they have in the back, in case you know what they have in the back. But you probably don't since it's the lead after all. But I'm just gonna tell you right now, if you shield once, if you shield their first charge move, you're just gonna win by spamming shadow punches, and that's exactly what I did every time I saw cross on a Galvantula. Umbreon, you just straight up lose, so you just gotta get out of there as soon as you see an Umbreon. He doesn't, unlike Obstagoon, he doesn't have counter. It has Snarl, I believe, and that Snarl hurts. Foul play one-shots you. You just cannot win that matchup. So if you meet an Umbreon in the lead, you just gotta get out of there immediately. Anyway, from the 35 games we played with this exact team, the same exact lead, we ended up winning 29 games out of 35. That's 29 wins, 6 losses. That's an 82.8% win rate there, folks. So yeah, that'll be for the intro. I hope you're gonna enjoy the video. So it's gonna be a long one. As you can see, we've already been just chit-chatting for 6 minutes. There's still 2 sets to watch with this beautiful commentary. Okay, that was awkward, never mind. Anyway, just sit back, kick back, bring yourself some popcorn, get yourself some soda, chillax, and let's get right into the video. As we can see, we legit just lost that last battle, but it's still 4 victories, right? That was the 4-1 set, one of the 4-1 sets. I think I went 4-1 3 times, 5-0 2 times. But yeah, anyway, so first game that I want to showcase, I'm gonna be going versus Azumarill lots and lots of times. So here I build up to a Sludge Bomb and I throw a Shadow Punch hoping to get their shield. So let's see if they bite. They don't bite. That's really bad. At this point, I don't think it's really worth it going Sludge Bomb anymore since they let the first Shadow Punch through. My camera actually cuts out. I apologize about that, guys. I promise you that's the only time this is gonna happen. I actually got a phone call there. What happened there was I shielded the Azumarill's Ice Beam and I just started spamming the Shadow Punches, actually managing to get the win. So yeah, anyway, we switch into our Crustle after we took down Beedrill in like just a few smackdowns. He's so squishy. Beedrill is so squishy against rock type moves. Their last Pokemon is a Granbull, and we're looking good, folks. We still have a shield. Granbull, I believe, only knows Play Rough and Crunch. Like, those are the 2 threats, but none of them is gonna threaten my life total right now. They're probably gonna shield this. If we get 1 Sludge Bomb through, we win the game. We still have a shield. We got this game in the back. I'm not even worried. We just got to the Sludge Bomb, sorry, what did I say? Sludge Bob? SpongeBob? Anyway, we got off the Sludge Bomb and we KO and take the first win. We go into the second game, another Azumarill lead, who would have thought? So let's see what we decide to do this game. Do we decide to bait or just straight up go for Sludge Bomb? I started liking going for the bait because more and more people started shielding the first one. So let's see if we get it. We don't get it again. Just as I say that, instant karma. As I said, at this point we're just gonna be spamming Shadow Punches. I don't think it's worth anymore to go for Sludge Bomb there. I'm actually surprised they didn't shield that, but they did switch, locking themselves into the Golbat. I'm not really sure why they did that. I think they could have won it, but maybe they thought I have something extremely weak to Azumarill in the back, which Crustle could be, I guess, but I don't think it's worth switching. I'm just gonna be taking that Golbat down. I actually let a Shadow Ball go through, which hurts. They're probably gonna be bringing their Azumarill back. They do. I just go for X Scissors because they have a ton of energy and I'm sure whatever I throw they're gonna shield it, and they do. They're immediately gonna throw possibly their Ice Beam. They actually throw Hydro Pump now. I'm not sure why they did that. Maybe they thought Ice Beam isn't gonna KO, but that Azumarill just wasted all of its energy, so I'm gonna be able to get to a Shadow Punch immediately before going down, and it does go down. And we're looking good. Shadow Victory Bell in the back. We have Swalot. It's not going to be doing effective damage to us. They still have a shield, but we have 2. So I'm just going to be building up to 2 Sludge Bomb. I could go for Ice Beam for the instant KO, but I know they're going to shield here. They have to. And we're looking good. I'm just gonna go for another sludge bomb after shielding this. Of course it might be an acid spray, but I have 2 shields, I'm not gonna risk it. I'm not going for the ice beam because I believe sludge bomb deals enough damage at this point. It's gonna be neutral, it survives with just a tiny amount, so if I didn't have 2 shields there, I would have probably built up to an ice beam and went for that, but I actually just wanted to see how much damage sludge bomb can do. This is the lead I was talking about. Umbreon, immediately get out of there. You're not gonna win that, don't even try. Umbreon has been the Pokemon that's been giving this team the most trouble. It's so tanky and it hits so hard with foul play, it's almost unfair. They bring out an Escavalier. Now I'm gonna go for Sludge Bomb, kinda hoping to get a shield, and I do. And at this point, I'm not really sure which one does more damage. I'm just gonna go for the Ice Beam. I believe it does a little bit more damage in this matchup. I might be wrong, don't quote me on that, but anyway, we'll see how much Sludge Bomb does. Here you go. Unless they shield, we might get the second shield, and we do. We actually do. At this point, I believe I will shield. Apparently I'll shield because I want to preserve the Swalot for the Umbreon, because my other Pokemon can't really take it down. I'm not gonna shield this, which is gonna hurt, but I just want to throw Rock Slide at whatever comes in and try to win the game with Swalot, I believe. It's gonna be a Marowak. We're doing super effective damage to it. This Rock Slide is probably going to KO. They don't have any more shields. They used them all up already. So let's see how we take care of this Umbreon. Now, I don't shield because I know I can't get to the next Scissor in time. I'm just gonna let it go and probably come back with the Swalot. Yeah, and I'll try to build up to an Ice Beam or just go for Sludge Bomb. I think I'm just gonna be going for Sludge Bombs because it's lesser energy and I think the damage output is kind of the same. I tried to switch into my Haunter to swap it, but I don't know if the game didn't let me or I was just too late. I believe I was just too late, but I'll be able to get to this Sludge Bomb. That should take the Umbreon extremely low and we should be able to finish with. And we're not able to finish with quick moves because it gets to another foul play, which is gonna hurt. Well, we survive. We do switch into our Haunter. Wow, our Haunter was full HP. I think I got confused. I completely forgot. I instantly switched out in the beginning. I don't even know why I said we were gonna swap it. Never mind. We're met with a Gardevoir. It's gonna have Charm? Yeah, it has Charm. Now, Charm is resisted, but it still hurts. But we're just chunking the health of this Gardevoir, so I believe we're just gonna be able to farm down, and we have another Shadow Punch ready to go. Now, I don't know why I kind of panicked there. I should have just went Shadow Punch. It does neutral while Sludge Bomb is resisted, but we are gonna be able to get to another Shadow Punch. I mean, remember when I told you Haunter was a beast? I wasn't lying. We're just gonna be able to one-shot that Beedrill with Crustle before they get any charge moves off. I'm sure it took them by surprise. I actually did switch to Rock Slide. Remember, guys, last video I went with Rock Blast, claiming that it's lesser energy, which is true, but I realized 30 damage extra for just one more basic attack, it's worth it. Just run Rock Slide, guys. The pros know what they're doing, okay? Anyway, we're met with a Marowak, and I told you we win this matchup hard. They have to shield our Shadow Punches. We are gonna shield right here. We can get both shields if they decide to shield twice, and even if they decide to shield twice, we would probably be able to take it down. They bring out the Shadow Victory Bell. We're just gonna throw the Shadow Punch. They shield. Are we gonna get to another shot? Nah, so close. Anyway, we're just gonna bring out the Swalot, or I believe it's gonna be the Swalot, yeah. They're throwing energy now. It might be an Acid Spray, but whatever it is, I'm just gonna let it go through. I'm just gonna try to get to the Sludge Bomb at this range. It's just gonna KO. I'm not even sure, is that a Shadow? I don't think it's a Shadow Victory Bell. It might be a tiny bit tankier, but nowhere near tanky enough to survive that. I switch into Crustle. I'm not sure why I did that, but whatever. We can just let it go through. It's probably a Bone Club, and it is. They're gonna be switching out again. We know this matchup. We just need to get the Rock Slide. I hit it immediately as soon as we get it. This is gonna KO the Crustal, and their Marowak is extremely low, and they might have energy, but they don't. Never mind. It goes down. We still have one shield. Clean victory. Let's see what holds. Oh, we finished the set. There you go. First set, 5-0. You saw the actual first set you saw while we were chit-chatting at the beginning of the video. That was a 4-1. This here's a 5-0. And we have one more set to check out. So let's see what happens. Egg Gaboo. I like the name. Shout out to you, man. They bring out a Toxicroak. Okay, so in this matchup, they're gonna be dealing not very effective damage with their counter, but their Mud Bombs are gonna hurt. So we're just gonna be spamming Shadow Punches. Our Shadow Punches hurt as well. They do switch out into a Beedrill. I'm just gonna get another Shadow Punch off, and I should be switching into Crustal, and I do. They lock themselves in. They're gonna be throwing an attack. We're not gonna shield. It's probably just a Fell Stinger, X-Scissor. I believe they have access to Fell Stinger too. X-Scissor deals a fair amount of damage, but nowhere near enough. They're bringing out a Golbat now. I'm gonna throw the Rock Slide, but I believe they are just gonna shield it. This would be taking it out in one hit. They don't have any more shields. We have two. We're looking good. Our Crustal is basically sweeping this whole team. We're just gonna be basic attacking this Golbat, farming it all the way down. I don't even need to throw. I'm just gonna keep my energy for the last Pokemon. We can safely shield here, and we immediately throw the Rock Slide onto the Toxicroak. I think it's gonna be taking it out. It almost takes it out. We can just switch into the Haunter, absorb whatever they throw at us, and even if they would have KO'd us there, we could have just hit it with a Swalot. We still have a Swalot, remember? He never even got into this game. Well, he did. He took down the Victory Bell. Or was that another game? I'm getting confused. Anyway, another Beedrill lead. We already saw this one. I told you, most common leads, Beedrills and Azumarils. We're gonna be seeing that a lot. We're just gonna go for Shadow Punches as we discussed. They're gonna be going for Drill Runs, but we get the 2 Shadow Punches. I'm not sure, maybe they're building up a little bit. But anyway, this is gonna be threatening the life total. It barely doesn't take it out. I'm just gonna shield this probably. I think I can farm it down here. Ooh, I actually switched because I don't want to get hit by another Drill Run in case they had it. They bring out their Mandibuzz. Ice Beam is going to be doing super effective damage because of that flying type. But Mandibuzz is such a tank too. Like, you can see it was a super effective Ice Beam on it, and it just tanked. It didn't even go into the yellow. Anyway, that's all we're gonna... Okay, I guess I'm going for the Sludge Bomb because I'm thinking they're gonna shield this. They don't want to go down. Yeah, and they do. So that was a successful shield bait. At this point, I don't think I'm gonna shield Swalot. I think I'm just gonna let it go down. But they throw an Aerial Ace, which is kind of scary because they can farm me down here, and I don't want that at all. I'm just gonna be switching into the Crustal, hoping that I can farm it down. We did see the Aerial Ace and the Dark move on it, so I wasn't worried what they're gonna throw. We're just gonna go Rock Slide straight up. That's the one that's gonna do neutral damage in this. Well, no, they both do neutral damage. X-Scissor would do neutral as well because of that grass typing on the Venusaur. Venusaur. Sorry folks, sometimes I forget how to speak. But anyway, we're gonna be taking that win easily. All of its Pokemon is really low. I can just throw an X-Scissors here, doesn't matter. It's gonna be enough damage to be taking it out, so everything's looking good. Let's see what the next trainer has against us. They bring out a Swalot. Now, I rarely saw anyone bring out their tank first, but I actually have no idea why they switched to that quickly. But anyway, good for us. I guess they bring out another Ghost type, so we're gonna be chunking it up with our Shadow Claws. I believe we're just gonna shield this, and it just needs one more Shadow Claw to go down. So there you go. Now we have a ton of energy. Are they gonna bring their Swalot back? No, they bring out the Azumarill. We're just gonna straight up go for Sludge Bomb. They have to shield this. If they don't, they're gonna take a chunk. We bring out our Swalot, which is our next Sludge Bomb user, right? That's why we have double Sludge Bomb on our team, just for those fairy types. They're gonna have to be shielding. They don't. They take a enough good fair amount of chunk damage. Swallet isn't really the best in terms of attack, but it's enough to take down an Azumarill when needed, so that's why I'm running it. It's just so tanky, it's really nice. We're gonna be throwing Ice Beams in this matchup. That's the move that's gonna be doing neutral damage. If they go for Sludge Bomb, yeah, they go. You can see it doesn't do a lot. Maybe they don't have Ice Beam on this Swallet. I don't really know what they have, or it is possible they only have just one move on it, which I'm just gonna say, come on dude, just unlock it. It's 10,000, it's not a big deal. I recommend you guys unlock a second move on Pokemon that you like using, and it costs only 10,000 Stardust. Is just worth having 2 moves on it. Anyway, we're gonna be taking it down with our Crossland. We have a ton of energy to go, so we got this game in the bag. We're gonna go for Rock Slide, hit the Azumarill for neutral. We managed to sneak in another Smackdown, and we have a Sludge Bomb ready to go. I'm not even gonna charge it because it doesn't matter at this point. They only had like 2 HP left at that point, so I just threw a charge move to make sure. Another Beedrill, right? Told you guys, met this Beedrill and the Azumarill leads 4 times. I'm not gonna be showing all sets, of course. Even like this, the video is 25 minutes long, guys, so I believe that's more than enough. But yeah, we're just gonna be spamming the Shadow Punches, and we're gonna put up 1 shield. As I said, you usually do have to shield once with Haunter, but I think it's worth it just to win the switch advantage, especially in this Halloween Cup where there's not a lot of types allowed, you know. At this point I want to bait the shield with a Shadow Punch. I'm hoping we're gonna get it, and we do, and I'm just gonna try to go for Sludge Bomb. If they let me, we actually manage, because they were trying to farm us down. This is gonna hard punish them not throwing a move, and we KO, and they wasted all of their energy, and that just is looking like a GG at this point. We still have a shield left, and look at that damage Crustle is doing. What a beast! What a beast! We're just gonna be shielding that. We don't want to get KO'd. We just want to make sure we get this. I'm just gonna throw an X Scissor because it doesn't really matter at this point. I knew Rock Slide is gonna take it out, but I wanted to learn. I wanted to see how much damage X Scissor was gonna do there. I think this is the last game. Another Azumarill lead. I told you we're probably gonna be building up the Sludge Bomb. We're gonna be throwing the Shadow Punch, hoping to get the shield. Let's see if we do. So many Azumarills didn't shield this, and I was so salty, but this one does, so I'm happy at this point. I'm just gonna be shielding whatever they throw at us, and I believe I can get to 2 Sludge Bombs before they would get to Ice Beam, but they actually switched, so that was a nice switch by them. I already threw my Sludge Bomb, I wasn't paying attention, but they bring out the Clefable and it one-shots it, so that just felt amazing. At this point I'm just gonna go for another Shadow Punch because I know they have energy and they need to use a shield here, and they do. It didn't matter what I threw, actually. Haunter was too low, but we kinda knew they were gonna use a shield at that point. And at this point I'm happy, I'm dancing. No, I won this game. There's nothing they can do. Clefable just went down in 1 move, and they don't have any more shields. Swallet got this, and whatever they have in the back, I have a ton of energy for it. And it's actually a Marowak, which might be a problem for our Swallet. It might be a problem if they get a Shadow Ball on my Crustle, so I gotta play this smart, and I believe I'm just gonna throw this second Sludge Bomb. Do not very effective damage, so would be the Ice Beam. And I switch into Crustle, and I'm praying, I'm hoping they used Bone Club, because Bone Club would be super effective on Swallet, and they did, God bless. They probably have a ton of energy, and at this point I just need to shield this, whatever it is. It's probably gonna be a Shadow Ball, and it is. And they're sulky here, they're super sulky, and they just back out, rightfully so. Nonetheless, GG's, that was a really nice battle, and that was our 5-0 run. That's gonna be it for today. I hope you guys really enjoyed this team. I certainly had a lot of fun with it, and I gained a lot of elo with it as well, so I'm kind of thinking the next few days I'm gonna be running it, see how much I can push it, how much rating I can get with it. But yeah, anyway, Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a comment down below telling me what you think about this team, and also what Pokemon are you guys going to be taking to the battlefield. Can't wait to read your comments, and until we meet again.